Hey guys, how's it going? I want to quickly discuss a little bit about nephrotic syndrome. See, when we say nephrotic or nephritic, they all refer to the kidneys. The reason why it is that way is that the functioning unit within the kidney, it's called as nephron. And then within each kidney, we got millions of nephrons. And it is the nephron that separates urine from the blood. That's nephron. That's why, when we say nephritic or nephrotic, it all relates to the kidneys. So there are two terms, nephritic or nephrotic. And nephritis, basically, that means that the kidneys are inflamed. Because anything that ends with the itis, that means that there's inflammation, right? Like appendicitis. So it ends with itis and then it starts with appendix. So it means that the appendix is inflamed. So similarly, nephritis, it means that it starts with the nephron, right? So it means it's something to do with the kidneys, but then itis, it means it's inflamed. So the kidneys are inflamed. That's what it means. A nephrotic, that means that the kidneys are leaking too much protein. And normal urine is not supposed to contain any protein at all. So when we consume protein, it's supposed to stay within our body. We are not supposed to leak anything because we need the protein, right? So what if the kidneys become leaky because of some condition and then the kidneys are just leaking protein now? Think about that, because it can happen. And when you are leaking too much protein, then no matter how much protein you consume, everything is just leaking, in the urine. So that's a bad condition. So that's what basically nephrotic syndrome means. And you know what does it to our body? Uncontrolled diabetes. So that's why, of course, there are many other conditions which can do it, but the commonest reason why it happens in an adult would be diabetes that's not under control. And especially a diabetic who also has high blood pressure and all that, then slowly they can progress into chronic kidney disease. And then, your creatinine in the blood starts going up, your BUN, which is blood urea nitrogen, they can go up. So it means that the kidneys are not doing a good job. And then not everybody with the CKD, which is chronic kidney disease, ends up with nephrotic syndrome, but many of them, they do in diabetes. Because nephrotic syndrome is a distinct, different condition where you're just leaking too much protein. That's the hallmark finding. They're leaking more than like 3.5 grams a day. That's a lot of protein. And then when they don't have the protein in the body anymore, then they start swelling up everywhere. So that's a problem. So go read about nephrotic syndrome. And now that'll tell you that it's so important to stay fit, healthy, exercise. And then if at all you do have diabetes, keep it under control, because uncontrolled diabetes can lead to chronic kidney disease and nephrotic syndrome. I'll talk to you later in my next post, guys. Okay, take care. Goodbye.